All right, let's get right into the playoff picture, since the playoff picture has blown up thanks to the SWAT no-side game and the split with Shaw's and Legends, which have flipped the script all around. Now, if the playoffs were to start today, and they don't because it's Monday and we haven't passed Ramadan yet and we've still got games to be played, you got Invictus in the 1 seed, Hitmen in the 2, Channel 4, 3, Kittens in 4, SWAT 5, Shaw 6, No Side at 9 and 9 with the last remaining spot, Wild and Legends both missing at 8 and 10 and 7 and 11. So we're not going to look at the Invictus, Hitman, Channel 4, Kittens, or SWAT, because those guys are all basically locked up in the 1 through 5 seeding. Where it really gets interesting now, if you look at after that, 6, 7, and obviously wild card, shenanigans is going to happen here. I mean, and the schedule is actually really good for all these teams. Now, let's start with the Shaws at 11 and 9. Now, they play Wild, and they play No Side. Let's just say they only go 1 and 3 in this whole scenario. You're looking at a 12 and 12 team. That's worst case scenario. I think that's the bare minimum they'll do there. That's a 12 and 12 team, which I believe should still get them in there. All right, so if you look at No Side now, and if we go by our math here, you have Wild, Legends, and Shaws, and I'm going to say that they all split. Okay, so that also puts them at a 12 and 12 team also. Then you go to Wild, who are 8 and 10 right now, and let's say they're going to split against No Side, split against the Shaws. Their ace in the hole, though, is their last game of the year, which is against Out of Shape. So you have to assume, by all mathematical and past experiences, that they win those 2 games. So that brings them basically to 12 and 12. No, I'm sorry, 12. Yeah, 12 and 12 also. And then you have Legends at 7 and 11 because of the Wolfpack game that they choked on, which I told you was going to come back and really haunt you here. They have the Gentleman's Club, so let's assume they beat the Gentleman's Club easily. That's 9 and 11. They have to somehow split here. Well, they're going to lose 2 to SWAT, so that's 13 losses. And that is where you find yourself in the wild card right there. So, by my calculation, you're going to have Shaws, No Side, and Wild all finishing at around 12 and 12, which then comes into play run differential in games against matchups. So you cannot get blown out against these games, because somebody is going to get screwed at a 12 and 12 team and end up in the wild card, while the other 2 take care of business and have to play probably Invictus or Hitman or Channel 4 News. I'm sorry, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So that is that's really interesting. That's really good. Really good end of the season, guys. Schedule makers, great job. Should really look at that next year too. That's all I got for the playoff picture. All right, guys. We have 2 games this week. You have Hitmen versus Gentleman's Club. Hitmen sweep, and then what I guess might be the game of the year up until now is going to be Invictus versus Kittens in a much anticipated. A lot of trash talking probably going on this week. The game is at 2 o'clock on Sunday. It's at North Branch 2 or North Branch 1 with the fence. So bring the kids out, come watch some fireworks. I think it's gonna be a really good game. We have to win 2 to keep our top 3 hopes alive. A split helps us kind of, but not really. And really, Invictus needs to really win these 2 games because Hitman is right on their heels, and Invictus still has to play us and Channel 4 News before the season's over. So they really can't afford to finish off with 3 losses. So, because then they'll lose the tiebreaker to Hitman, and then they'll have to play probably Wild or Shaws or Nosa in the first round instead of playing a team who's been playing all weekend in the wild card. So a lot of crazy stuff could happen. Hear that? It's the rain. Where's the popcorn? It's probably rain.